Hi, everybody. It is week 6, and we are moving along on our journey towards the final project, and that is the training that you're going to prepare to deliver to a real live company. For this week, we're going to be in the design phase of the final project. This requires you to map out how you're going to be delivering the training. You can use storyboards, you can use flow charts. I want you to really think about how this training is going to go. Are you going to have a icebreaker to begin with? Are you going to have some hands-on? Are you going to do quizzes? What are you going to do? So that's what you're going to be learning for the design phase. This is topic 6 in the text. You'll get a lot of great information reading topic 6, which will really help you as we get in or dive into the design phase of the final project. You'll also be working together as a team. Now remember, we are the HR team for our company, and we're going to be putting together a memo to Summer. So as you recall, in prior lessons, we were introduced to Summer's company and some of her challenges. So now we're going to be putting together a memo for Summer. There is a critical discussion post. As a reminder, the initial post needs to be in by Wednesday so that we have time to discuss these things. You will be spending a lot of time together in your team this week. I want you to put together a presentation on your design phase. This will be a discussion on the needs assessment, what you found out from the needs assessment, the training that you decided to offer to this company, and specifically how this training is going to be delivered. What activities are you going to have in? So this is your outline for your training as we move closer to the final project. Please know I am here for you if you have any questions about what the expectations are. If you do run into some problems, please let me know ahead of time. This is how we work in business. We want to make sure that we stay in constant communication. So let me know if you have any questions, but I do expect you to show me a really good, decent, detailed outline for the training in the design phase of this project. Have a great week, and I look forward to seeing what you're coming up with, what some of the things you're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about transfer of training, and we want to be able to measure how our training was effective. So as we're putting together, designing the training, also think about how we're going to measure how effective this training is. Do we have reports? Do we have data? Do we have surveys? Do we have feedback? What do we have to be able to determine how effective our training was? In the training topic 6, there is a model for training transfer. Pay really close attention to that model on how training transferred. We want to make sure as we are preparing our trainings that we're not wasting time and resources on a training that's not going to be effective. So for a training to be effective, the standard or the gold standard is, did the trainees learn what you taught, and are they able to apply what you taught to their work environment? So as you're preparing the design phase, don't forget to include how you're going to measure the effectiveness of the training. How effective was this training in the lives of the trainee? Did they learn what you are intending for them to learn? You need to make sure that you're very clear on the behavioral objectives. The recommendation is that you select at least 3 training objectives, no more than 3. I should have said that differently, but a minimum of 3 training objectives, behavioral objectives. So for the end of this training, my students will be able to demonstrate that they understand how to write behavioral objectives. Now, how would we measure that? If we go to your design phase outline, we'll be able to see the behavioral objectives that you identified. So that's an example of what we're going to be doing this week. There is a pattern to how the class is set up, so I encourage you to read the lessons, read the topics so that you're prepared for the materials that we're going to be discussing in this week. And then you'll see that there are action activities that need to be done every week. And then there's the discussion post. And this allows us to see if you're actually learning the materials that are being presented. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here to help you. I want to be able to help you be successful in this class. If something comes up that you don't understand, I'm just a click away from an email or do a text message to me. I want to hear from you and I want to stay in touch with you. Have a fabulous week 6 and let me know if you have any questions. I'm here.